Hi friends, Grace Rizza here, and today I'm talking about the most annoying scam that there is. It is when these third-party marketing agencies target your business, run ads without your permission, claim to be you, and offer free everything. We've been hearing about this scam now for 2 or 3 years, and I think it's important that people understand who's doing it, why are they doing it, and how can you circumvent this very problematic issue that they're creating for your practice. So first of all, what is it? So there are marketers out there who are running posts and ads and commentary claiming that your business is partaking in either a free dental implant study where you can get dental implants for free. And now people are saying that they're even promising free dentistry at large. And what it does is it bogs down your front office team, it bogs down your practice, and you spend even 1 minute is too much time, but you spend too much time explaining to people that you didn't run those ads, you actually aren't a part of any study, and that somebody else set that up, only to get off the phone with someone in your community who's now upset with you and you did nothing to deserve this. So, why are they doing it? Well, they're doing it because they want to pit you against your marketing agency. So, they often will piggyback a landing page or some sort of legitimate marketing that you have out there to try to frame this against your marketing agency. And so, what a lot of people do when this happen is they go, well, this is annoying. I hired this marketing agency and now they're generating these awful leads with marketing messages that I never approved. So I'll just stop all the marketing and then the problem will go away. Logical thinking, but doesn't actually fix the problem because the scammers have already kind of piggybacked your website, your brand presence, and people who think they're about to get something for nothing are going to relentlessly find you, follow you, and contact you. So sometimes the problem persists even when you shut down the marketing, which is unfortunate. The good thing is it proves the fact that your marketing company wasn't actually behind it, and it does show involvement of this, unapproved third party that's doing this to you. And they're doing this because if they can pit you against your marketing agency, then they can swoop in and be the hero and sell you their marketing. So it's very just the whole thing is disgusting. Anyways, what do you do to fix it? A couple of things. If you have a landing page live, you can change that URL. Now, if you ran your own ads to your homepage, changing the URL to your landing pages isn't going to fix this because now the problem is going direct to your business, direct to your website's homepage. So you're not going to change your whole domain to stop this problem. So if updating your landing page URLs is not an option, the second thing you can do is create a gating system on your phone. And so when patients call you and they're like, I called about this free implant study, or I called about this free dentistry, I saw this TikTok ad or this Facebook ad, they immediately get met with a phone system message that says, if you're a new patient looking to book an appointment, press 1. If you're an existing patient of record, press 2. If you're calling about the implant study or free dentistry ad that you saw on TikTok, press 3. And when they press 3, they get a message that explains that your practice never was partaking in that, and that those ads are run by unapproved third parties, and that respectfully, if they're looking for a new dentist, this is how they can contact you, but the services are not free or a part of a study. And so you can kind of gate some of those things out. Another thing you can do is draft some verbiage for your team so that they know exactly what to say when someone calls with this request, and they can shut it down very quickly without being rude, without leading to negative Google reviews or a bad patient experience. And the way to do that is lead with basically empathy first, okay? And saying, We've heard that there are these messages out there about our company, but they weren't posted by our business, and we're actually not partaking in that. I know that's frustrating. If you would like more information on free services, you can look at dental schools or potentially local Medicaid clinics. We are a fee for service out of network provider, which means each patient pays for each appointment. And so giving your team some verbiage and thoughtfully crafting that, don't take the one I just came up with off the top of my mind. You can thoughtfully craft that to make the right impression and to still show some empathy to the person who got their hopes up for something for free, but then respectfully communicate with them that your office is actually not partaking in anything like that. And those ads were not positioned by your business directly. They were positioned by somebody else, and apologize for any confusion. And the quicker you can get off of that phone call, the better. So if you have a phone gating system in place, it can vet out some of that communication for you. Another thing you could do, again, have it typed up. If someone emails your company or they reach out through a form or through your Facebook page, that your team has their exact verbiage, copy, paste, send, and it becomes very easy to shut this down as it happens. So unfortunately, there's not much you can do if you haven't found the source of the person posting the posts or the ads. And unfortunately, with TikTok and with Meta, there are a lot of profiles out there that you really can't trace to an individual. There's a lot of anonymity allowed. It would be a lot to litigate against someone, but if you find the source, if you find the marketing agency behind running fake offers, operating as your business when they're not your business, you absolutely could involve your attorney. You could litigate if you have that kind of proof. I haven't seen anyone be able to produce the actual proof of the ad and the entity running the ad and be able to trace that entity back to a person. But I would love to see that happen. That would be fantastic to get this shut down. It's not a new thing. It doesn't even make total sense to well-intended people. And the best thing you could do is just refine that communication so that you're not wasting time with these kind of not real leads for your practice. So I hope you found this information helpful. I hope this isn't something that you're dealing with. And just to give you some hope for our clients, the handful of people that this has happened to, we've been able to redirect landing pages, put a little verbiage in place, and it does tend to go away if your ads are set up properly in the first place and your ads are running to landing pages. It's typically a pretty solvable problem. But if you are running your own ads, DIY marketing, and you're pointing everyone to your homepage, it's a much more difficult problem to solve. So hopefully that puts this into context. Hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you next time.